All right, so why do your major scales sound boring, or may sound too boring, or sound kind of dull? Let's talk about that. Let's get into it. One reason could be, well, before I tell you that, I just want to let you know I'm tuned to E flat, so I'm not in standard tuning. Just wanted to make that apparent in case anybody else was going to play along with the positions that I'm in. It's like if you're in standard tuning, you'd be down on G flat. The reason I'm doing this is because my guitar is have some heavy strings on there, and it makes it easier for me to just play because I have this heavier gauge of strings when I just tune it down a half step. Anyway, hope that's not a problem. Some of the reasons why your major scales can be kind of sounding boring is, one reason is you might be playing too linearly, which means that you're playing one note after the other, which is kind of how you're supposed to do it in the beginning. But it's, it's more predictable that way to the ear, just going. And by the way, these notes for any theory people is G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Okay, so that's your G major scale. So one thing you can do, so you're not playing it so linearly, you can mix it up and play this scale in thirds, and that means you start on the root note, and then you jump to the third note, and then you start on the second note, and then you move to the fourth note, and then you start on the third note, and move to the, I think that's what I'm doing, let me see. So 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5. So I'm skipping a note every time. Is all I'm doing essentially. See, that gives me a little bit more flavor to it. It's kind of mechanical too. It's a scale that probably classical people practice that way. Just take that slowly. These down here on the G and the B string, it's kind of like I'm just kind of barring a little bit. So you could try that, mixing it up like that. You can also try to just kind of jump around and experiment a little bit. For example, this G major scale. If I just start on the 1 and I just jump to the 5th, and then I jump all the way down here to the B again, so 1, 5, 9. And I might, and then I might come over back here to the major 7. So like, actually I didn't do what I said I was going to do. So really I want to go from the, there's all kinds of ways. There's no hard, fast rules, just. Could do that, or you could go 1, 5, major 7. Got a nice little melody. Just a different way to start that off. Also, another reason your major scales can sound a little bit boring is if you're playing in the same position. So this G major scale, if I move it up a position, I'll be in the Dorian, is what they call a Dorian scale, it's still a G major. So let me go slow for you guys. It still sounds a little bit linear because we are playing it linearly, but we just kind of moved up. If we move up another one, Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian. Oops, that didn't sound right. What's the next note? So, and then I don't know. It's Phrygian once you get up there, but playing it in different positions, you know. Even this thing that I said. You play G, fifth, root. Let's see, you could play that in other positions too. You could go. So you kind of get what I'm saying. Just moving up the neck in different positions as you play the scale. You know, let's see, what else? Well, there's a third reason. Let's keep the video going here. You might be playing too fast, which you probably saw me doing right here. I'm trying to get going too fast, and you're not leaving space in your notes to breathe. So it's just like when you have a conversation, when you're talking to somebody, you don't want to, sometimes you have to think about something. So there's going to be pauses in there. It just doesn't have to be, I'll play this with a pick just to demonstrate. It doesn't have to be like, you know, like this, you know, like what people do. People don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? They talk kind of in yeah, just slowing down is very helpful. Oh, one more thing I didn't really mention, it has to do with playing in different positions, is kind of jumping around a little bit too. And I did touch on that when I said you could go like that. So if you think about it, say for example, you're playing this G major scale starting here. I might start here on this low string and just punch up to this octave. I'm not really using a hard and fast rule. What I'm doing is I'm just playing around with playing low to high. I'm using my thumb a lot to get to juxtapose jumping high and low. just to give it a little bit of, you know, just like a vibe to it. That was kind of cool. Going to that F, there's a little bit of tension right there. So anyway, I hope this lesson's help why your major scales might be sounding a little boring or dull. Just because you're not playing too linearly, just straight up and down and not experimenting, just trying to be creative and taking your time and playing slower and just listen. Listen for, like, as you play a chord, see, that's G major 7. That's all in G major over this E minor chord to A minor kind of chord. So getting off base here, but you guys get what I'm saying. Play your scale slower. And just messed up. I played a Mixolydian. Sorry. But yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. Have a good day. Spruce up your scales. Peace.